whether you dial in the United Kingdom for an emergency service, such as the police, the ambulance or the fire brigade.
Eddie from Nottingham. He lived up a tree in Sherwood Forest.
Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to the last edition of Talkabout. This is the last show in the present series, but hey, we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Yes, this is the last show in the series, but it's home. I want you to be brave. Because, you know, next time there'll be a new show in this slot, a new game, a new crew, new contestants and a new host, but with the same teeth. So, don't be sad and join us for the next series. But right now, let's meet the contestants. OK, champs. Keith, remind us about Peter.
I met Peter 4 years ago, works as a travel agent, which means gets lots of cheap holidays from exotic places.
Oh, does he? But let's talk about Keith.
I've known him about 4 years, and as well as the drama, he's a freelance writer, so...
Right. Now, at the end of the last game, you two were about to go for the Champions round, weren't you?
Yes.
You've already got £320. Let's see what you can add to it. Let's play the Champions round! Keith and Peter, you know the game. £20 for each word you say, and 1 second if you accept our double or nothing challenge. Do you want to talk about chauffeurs or sofas? Chauffeurs or sofas? Chauffeurs or sofas?
I don't know.
I've no thought. Chauffeurs.
Yeah.
We'll go for chauffeurs, reluctantly, and I'll go in the booth.
All right, put yourself in the cupboard, Keith. Make yourself at home, as you have. Champions round again. Each word you say, £20. And 1 second if you go for the challenge. All right, here we go. Let's do like 20 seconds. Talk about chauffeurs.
Chauffeur is a man who drives a car. He usually wears a uniform with a hat. He tends to drive limousines, drive the royal family, famous people. His job is a driver. He has to know his way around, his highway code. He wears a uniform. He's usually an older man. He looks very, very smart. He has to drive cars.
£60, that's all right. We got 3, we missed 7. Here are the ones we did not say. We missed cap. He said hat. Cap, occupation, hold, door, home, James and Rich. Now then, this is your decision. Do you think in the 3 seconds you brought for him, he'll say one of those words? If you think he will, then he goes for it and he does it. You double it to 120. If he misses, though, you lose the lot. Yeah. It's up to you. What do you think? What do you think we should do? It's your decision, Peter. It's whatever.
Gambler.
He's going to gamble. He's going to go for it. All right. To the centre spot, my friend, you got £60, you got 3, all right? But the £60 is not yours anymore because he's gambled it. He said that in 3 seconds you'll say one of the remaining 7 words. If you do, you double to 120. If you don't, you lose that £60. OK. You've only got 3 seconds. Get those words out of your mouth. 3 seconds. Talk about chauffeurs.
Rolls-Royce drive, car, uniform, cap, speed limit.
Cap, he did it, yes! Whoa, that was a close thing. That was a close thing. You got £440. Now, guys, this is the last show, yeah? So the thing is that we've got 2 couples who really want to play. So we're going to ask you to stand down just for 1 round. We're going to find some challenges to challenge you. Then we'll have 1 more Champions round. Is that OK?
Yeah.
Fine? So we'll say goodbye just for the moment to Peter and Keith, who've got £440. See you later, guys. Bye-bye. See you in a bit, fellas. And we'll meet our new contestants here on Talkabout. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Craig.
Hello, Andrea.
Welcome to the show. Andrea, tell us about Craig.
Craig comes from Liverpool.
It's all right. The contestant just fell over themselves. All right, love, carry on. Talk about him, go on.
Right, Craig comes from Liverpool. He works for a cosmetic company. He's a staunch supporter of Liverpool, even though his brother and a friend play for Everton.
Oh, they do. All right, Craig, talk about Andrea.
Andrea comes from York. She's a fitness fanatic. She runs. She also owns a sports shop and sells sports goods. And as a little pastime, she runs and makes flowers at weddings for some reason.
You run and make flowers at weddings?
No, I just make...
You just make them at
yes,
weddings?
Yeah.
All right, Andrea and Craig. And our contestants over here are June. Hello, June. Hello, Tammy.
Hello.
You're on the last show. It's quite a sad moment, isn't it?
It is,
It's sad. June, tell us about Tammy.
Tammy's my daughter. She's 29 years old. I know she doesn't look it, but she likes very, very trendy clothes.
Oh, she's into the trendy stuff.
She is, yeah, and she's absolutely... I don't know why she wasn't born Chinese, actually, because she's crazy on Chinese furniture. Her house is just covered in Chinese furniture. And she's one of these funny people that is absolutely crackers about housework. She loves housework. She'd do it from morning till night if she could. You know, and her husband is... got it, you know, she's this all the time. Wipe your feet and take your shoes off and go, you know, he don't do a thing, you know, poor soul, he's got because she's really crazy about doing housework.
Well, that's it for this series. See you next series. Tammy, talk about June, quickly.
This is my mum, June. She also has a son, Tony, my brother, obviously. She's been married for 31 years. She's a housewife. She does part-time singing. She used to do it professionally, though. Her house is full of houseplants. She's mad on houseplants. It's like a greenhouse. She loves animals and she likes to bop about at the nightclub, you know, only when I take her, though.
Hello, welcome to Series 2 of Talk About It. You can talk, you... Would you put your earphones on, please, over there? Because you won the toss, you get to go first, don't you?
Right,
OK, let's start a game. And whoever wins this will play our champions to go into the champions round. Here are your choices. Do you want to talk about Miss Piggy or Arthur Scargill?
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy or Arthur Scargill?
I don't know. That's about it. It'll have to be Miss Piggy.
Yeah, Miss...
Yeah.
All right,
It'll have to be Miss Piggy.
Who's going to go first, then?
I'll let my daughter go.
OK, Tammy, over here you come. Are you ready? 20 seconds. Talk about Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy is a puppet, a character, a cartoon. She's a pig. She's pink. She's got big ears. Her boyfriend's Kermit the Frog. They're all little puppets on television. She wears fluffy dresses. Oh, Miss Piggy. She wears jewellery. She's got big flashy eyelashes.
3. OK, here you come, June. Change places. 3 down. 3 down, 7 to go. You're the kid to do it. 20 seconds. Talk about Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, she's a pig. She's fat. She's got great big long eyelashes, big eyes. She flutters them at everybody. She's on all sorts of different shows. She has people on her shows. She sings. She's crazy about Mr. Kermit. She's supposed to be sexy. She talks in a voice like that, and she wibbles her eyelashes, and she's absolutely gorgeous. She's got blonde hair, big blue eyes.
Well, yes. What? Meryl Streep, look out. You were going for it there, weren't you? With the sexy wiggle you got 4, you missed 6. Here are the ones that you missed. You did not say female, glamour, Muppet, Henson, mwah, and fashions. Ha, ha. Well, if they can guess from those 4 what the subject was, they'll steal your points. If they can't, you'll keep the points. OK, you 2, they got 4. So they missed 6, and here are the 6 they left for you. They did not say female, glamour, Muppet, Henson, moi, and fashions. 5 seconds, what's the subject? Answer now, please. Give me an answer.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, you've stolen the points. Yes, so far plays nothing. Ha, ha. Earphones on, please, you 2. That's it, earphones on. That's great. Do you want to talk about swans or squares? Swans or squares?
Yeah.
Swans. Do you want me to go first?
If you want, yes.
Yeah, OK. Swans, and I'll go first.
All right, OK. First time talking on the show, 20 seconds. Talk about swans.
Swans are birds. They swim on the river. They have webbed feet. They have babies that are made... come from eggs. The cygnets are the babies, and they're very graceful animals. There is a ballet about Swan Lake, and where the prima ballerina is a swan, where she's shot.
All right, 5, yeah, good start. Have you come, Craig? Change places. Listen, your partner got half. The least you can do is match her and get half, right?
I'll try.
You'll try. And don't forget, if you get 5, they don't even get... If you get 10, they don't even get a chance to guess. 20 seconds. Talk about swans.
A swan is a white bird. You normally find it on water. It has webbed feet. It flies. It also lays eggs. It has small swans, which are cygnets. It has a long, graceful neck. It has a beak. It's got wings. It lays eggs. Its feet you find on rivers, lakes. It swims. It's white. Normally white. You find them to do with royalty. They're owned by the royalty.
8, yeah, very good. You got 8, you missed 2. Here are the 2 you missed. You did not say feathers and pond. Well, there are 8 points up for grabs here. Oh, it'll be tough. There are 8 points up. Well, they got 8. They only left you 2. And here are the 2 that they did not say. They missed feathers and pond. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
Ducks.
No, it was swans. You keep the points. Oh, good guess there, you see. Ducks, swans. Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? Ugh. Earphones on, please. 12 plays nothing. Do you want to talk about dragons or clothes hangers? Dragons or clothes hangers?
Clothes hangers, what do you want?
OK, we'll go clothes hangers then.
Right, we'll accept hangers if they say hangers, all right? OK, we'll accept that. Who's going to go first?
You.
Me. She says me. I'll go first.
OK.
Yeah.
20 seconds. Talk about clothes hangers.
Right, clothes hangers are things that you hang your clothes on. You put them in your wardrobe. They've got hooks on them. They hook over a bar. They're triangular shape. They're made out of wood. They're made out of steel or whatever it is. You put trousers on them, coats on them, skirts on them, dresses on them. You hang them on the back of the door.
5, halfway there. Good. Over here you come, Tammy. Listen, there's good news, bad news. The bad news is the 5 is enough for them to win. Okay, if you can pick a few more off here, you'll keep those points. All right.
Right.
20 seconds. Talk about clothes hangers.
A clothes hanger, it's got a hook on it, it's triangle shape, it's made out of metal, wood. You put your clothes on it, you put it in the wardrobe. You put on it trousers, shirts, skirts, jumpers, jackets. You hang it on the back of a door. What else you put on it? Dresses, suits. Shirts, trousers, socks. No.
Yeah, 8. All right, 8. 4. You've got 8. You just missed 2. Do you want to see what you missed?
Yeah.
All right, here are the ones you did not say. You did not say wire and tangle. That tells you if they say hangers or coat hangers or clothes hangers, I've got to take it. All right. They could win if they guess what you're talking about from these 2 words. Over we go. Right, they got 8. They left 2 for you. If you can guess from these what they were talking about, you play the champions to see who gets into the champions round. If you don't, we carry on. Here are the 2 words they missed. They did not say wire and tangle. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
Television.
Television? No, it was clothes hangers. You stay in the game. Whoa. And with the scores at 12 plays 8, we'll take a commercial break. In the last show, see you in a minute, don't go away. Ooh, good work. That was classic. OK, it is 12 plays 8. We're fighting for a chance to fight our champions, aren't we, in the last game of the series. Earphones on, please, ladies. You get to talk. 12 plays 8. You want to pick a few off here and play our champs. Here are your choices. Do you want to talk about books or boomerangs? Books or boomerangs? What do you think? Go on. Yeah.
Okay. Books. I'll go first.
OK, Andrew. 20 seconds. Talk about books.
Books are paper. Paper comes from wood. There's an outer folder on the book. There can be novels. There can be romantic. There can be adventure stories. There can be fiction or fact. Books are well read.
Oh, it's a tough... Oh, you got 1. We got 1. You see, it's hard because, you know, you said loads of great words, but this one our words. OK, over you come, Craig.
Right.
A few to pick off here.
Right.
20 seconds. Talk about books.
Books are something you read out of. They have print in them. You learn from them. Mostly in school children. You use them in school. You use them reading the paper. They have a bind on them, hardback, softback, novels. You get writers, the written authors.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Books.
Don't stop.
Print.
Oh, it's one of those shows where your brain can just go dead. Do you want to see what you missed?
Yes.
I'm not showing you. I'm going over here. But you could win if they don't steal. You could win here. They got 3. They've left you 7, but those 3 are enough for them to win and play our champions. So you have to guess here to stay in the game. Here are the 7 words they did not say. They missed pages, cover, title, index, library, paperback, shelf. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
I think it's book. I don't know. What do you think? Book.
Yeah.
Answer, please, Jen.
Book.
You've stolen the points. Yeah, it is now 11 plays 12. Earphones on, you 2. And it's your turn to talk. We'll have winners soon. Who will play our champions? Do you want to talk about tennis or the 20s? Tennis or the 20s? It's up to you 2. Decision nice and quick.
I don't know anything about anything.
What do you think? I'm sure you do,
I
Tammy.
don't think about tennis.
Sure.
We'll
What do you think of it, Alison?
We'll take a chance on 20s.
Who's going to go first? Quickly? OK,
Okay.
here we go. 20
Yes, I'll
seconds,
go
June.
first.
Talk about the 20s.
Right, the 20s was the roaring 20s. They used to wear shimmies, and they used to do the Charleston, and they used to do the bump and the black bottom. They used to wear real snazzy... The fellas used to wear hats. The girls used to wear bands around the hair. They used to have the bob on the hair. They used to dance. They used to drink champagne. There was a thing where they couldn't drink any...
5. OK, over you come, Tammy. 20 seconds. Talk about the 20s.
The 20s was before I was born. I don't know anything about it, but they used to wear rah-rah dresses, and they used to do the Charleston and the black dresses with all the tassels on. They used to have caps with all sequins on them. The 20s, oh, I don't know. Was the car invented in the 20s? I don't know. Oh, the 20s. I don't know anything about the 20s.
OK, 5. There are enough points here for anyone to win. If they guess, they play our champs. If they don't, you play our champs. All right, here we go, you two. There are 5 points up for grabs. If you guess, you play our champs. If you don't, we'll say goodbye to you. Here are the 5 that they missed. They did not say period, 19, decade, jazz, age. 5 seconds, what's the subject? Answer now, please.
20s.
20s, yes, you won! Come on, over here. Over you come, ladies, over you come. Tammy and June, thank you. Come on, we whizzed through it because it was our last... Have you had a good time?
Yes, very nice.
You're our last players on the show. A big hand, please. You get... Oh, he's kissing a lot here. Tammy and June. Oh, you too! Tammy and June. Bye-bye. See you later. Oh. On this show, men keep kissing me. OK, if you want to get into your positions over there, Craig and Andrea, and we'll welcome back the champions here on Talkabout. Champs, oh, you're back there, and you get to go first. Now, this is very important. We may not have time to finish a game here to 15, so when the buzzer goes, whoever's in the lead will go into our champions round. You go first, you're the champions. Earphones on, please. Andrea and Craig, and we'll start the game afresh. Fellas, do you want to talk about pencils or gorillas? Pencils or gorillas?
Gorillas, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll do gorillas, and Peter will go first.
OK, Peter, over here you come. 20 seconds. Talk about gorillas.
Gorillas are an animal. They're a member of the ape family. They're called primates. There was a film called Gorillas in the Mist with Sigourney Weaver. They're kept in darkest Africa, in the jungle. They eat bananas. You keep them in zoo. There's a famous one in Jersey, but I don't know its name, where a child fell into it. Tarzan had loads of gorillas. There was King Kong, Mighty Joe Young, on the Empire State.
Oh, yes, 6. Over you come, Keith. These 6 points could be very important. OK, we may not have time to play another game. You want to pick a few more off. If they guess, they'll probably play the bonus round the champions game. 20 seconds. Talk about gorillas.
Gorillas come from Africa. They're apes, not monkeys. They're black, they can be brown, they can be grey, they're silver. They're found in the jungle, they go up in the mountains, they beat the chest, they growl, they're fierce. David Attenborough met someone, whispered some in the jungle on television, Life on Earth, that sort of thing. They've been in films, they're not particularly dangerous, they don't eat meat, they eat plants, they're herbivores, they are large, they're big, they're great, they're...
At 9! That's why you are the champs. That's why you are the champs. I'm not going to show you what you missed, fellas. I'm going over here. If they can guess from that 1, they'll be in the lead. And if the game stops there, you'll be in the champions round. Then I left 1 for you. This could be a very important point. There are 9 points up for grabs.
Yep.
We may stop at any point and go into the champions round. Here is the 1 where they did not say guy. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
Musical.
No, it's gorillas. Champions, you get those points. All right. Earphones on. So, listen, you've got to come back here, because whenever that buzzer goes, we're going to stop, and whoever's got the most points will go into the champions round. Here we go. Right. Here's your subjects. Do you want to talk about calendars or calories? Calendars or calories?
Calories. You want to go first?
No, you can go first.
OK, calories, and I'll go first.
Oh, you always go first, don't you?
Yes.
Calories.
Yeah.
20 seconds. Talk about calories.
Calories are in food. If you eat lots of calories, you put the weight on. If you want to slim, you cut down on the calories. There's plenty of food like milks, meats, bread and vegetables. There's not many calories in vegetables. And you can buy books, cookery books, slimming books.
All right, OK, that's to whoever you come, Craig. 20 seconds. Pick these off. talk about calories.
Calories is all to do with slimming and slimming clubs, and ladies always talk about calories, and they get little calorie books, and it comes in food. It's a measure of food, I think. Normally, fat people have loads of calories. Thin people have less calories. The more you eat, the more calories you use. You burn up calories by energy, weight, Weight Watcher clubs, things like that.
5, that's all right. 6.
Yeah.
Whoa. Do you want to see what you missed? Here are the words you missed. You did not say count, diets, limit and intake. If they can guess from those, they'll steal your points. And they'd have enough to win anyway, whether the buzzer goes or not. All right, fellas, there are 6 points up for grabs here, which would be enough for you to win. Listen, that's the buzzer. That means it's the end, OK? So I want you to guess. Fellas, here are the ones I did not say. They did not say count, diets, limit, intake. 5 seconds, what's the subject?
Calories. Yeah. Calories.
You're starting the points, you've won the game. All right, over you come, fellas. Over you come, Andrew and Craig. Okay, listen, well played. Well played. Craig, there's no one for you to kiss this time, is there? No, you can't kiss anybody. Look, well, listen, we went the buzzer, but you got 15 points, which proves that you are real champions, yeah? Thank you for being on the last game. Talk about board game.
Thank you.
I love those trousers, Craig. They're very, very nice. I'd like to have talked about those more. Andrea and Craig. Off you go. Thanks very much. Well, in a sense, fellas, it's only fitting that you played so well that you are our last champions to play the game in the series. It'll be sad saying goodbye to you. It'll be sad, won't it?
It will, yes.
We'll go and live in the cupboard, shall we, for a while, and then move the rest of the set. We'll move in the cupboard for a while. Yeah, because we'll put a bit of makeup on your legs.
Yeah.
If you watched... Unless you watched the last shows, you won't know what we were talking about. All right, here are your choices. Do you want to talk about knitting or Little Bo Peep?
Oh, yeah, OK. Little Bo Peep and Peter will go first.
You're going... Well, it'll go only, in fact. You're going to the cupboard. Put yourself in there. That's your own little home now, isn't it? That's it. Make me a cup of tea, will you? All right. 20 seconds. You already got £440. This is your last chance to win some dosh. Every word you say is worth £20 and 1 second for the double or nothing challenge. We're all with you, Peter. 20 seconds. Talk about Little Bo Peep.
Little Bo Peep is a nursery rhyme. It goes, little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. They'll come home wagging their tails behind them. It's a nursery rhyme for children. They tell it in play schools. Little Bo Peep has lost their sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home wagging their tails behind them. You tell them to children. They're told by the mothers. They teach them in schools, infant schools.
£160, yes! 8, that's your highest. All right, great way to finish. You got 8, all right. You missed 2. Here are the 2 you did not say. We missed song and girl. Little Peep was a little girl. Now, look. Yes. The £160 is yours. If you want it, you can stick. Or if you didn't, then in the 8 seconds you bought him, 8 seconds, you'll say either song or girl. You can double it to £320, which would really double up. It's your decision, Peter. It's a lot of money.
We'll stay with it.
He's going to stick. All right, I think it's a wise decision. Maybe you're right, maybe you're right. But listen, it's the last show. Shall we make him do it anyway? Yeah, all right, out he comes. OK. To the centre spot, my mate. He got 8. £160. Do you think you've got to go for it, or do you think he's let you off the hook?
He better have let me off the hook. Big trouble.
Well, he has let you off the hook. However,
thank you.
We are not going to. We think that you can do it, you see. We think that in 8 seconds, you can say one of the remaining 2 words.
How do you think I'll feel if I do?
You'll feel awful, and I'll really enjoy that. Here we go. 8 seconds. Talk about Little Bo Peep.
Little Bo Peep's lost sheep but doesn't know where to find them. Their tails behind them. Nursery rhyme, mother, children, traditional, parent, tell, story, anecdote.
They played the game right. They played the game right. Fellas, you're worthy champions on our first thing to talk about. You go home with £600. Listen, throughout the show, I've always left you with a bit of advice. Here's the final advice for this series. Never give up hope. Talk about will return. See you next time. Bye-bye. Well done, you two. Goodbye.